Story time. Braiding your hair. The time my assistant store manager threatened to call the cops on me for something I did. I am laughing and smiling now, but it was very traumatic at the time. Okay, here are my rubber bands for your hair. So, this was my second job ever. It was at a store called Tuesday Morning. Tuesday Morning no longer exists. It went bankrupt. But this was in like 2021, 2022. I had just moved somewhere else, and this was gonna be my first job, and I really wanted a job. So I applied, and when I got there, the manager, so sweet, but the interview was very, very short, and she gave me my shirt, my name tag, like gave me the paperwork to start the next day. I was thrilled. Mind you, I was like 19, and I didn't know that was actually a red flag. So I'm working with my manager. Love her. Her name was Belinda. Loved her. And a couple weeks later, I meet the assistant store manager. But the way I meet the assistant store manager is I'm behind the register and I'm like, welcome in. And she looks at me like, and I'm like, oh, can I help you find anything? Like, I'm trying to be very, like, good vibes. And she's like, can I help you? And I'm like, oh. I, like, stay silent because I'm 19. This is my, like, second ever job. I'm very, very new. So I'm like, oh, what the heck? And she's like, who are you? And I'm like, oh, my name is so-and-so. I got hired here recently. Maybe, are you a regular? Like, I don't recognize you. Like, how can I help you? She's like, I'm the assistant store manager. They hired you when I was gone, I guess. And I was like, oh, well, nice to meet you. Because I'm like, damn, I'm going to be working with them. But we're starting off the bat, like, really, really bad. Like, she did not care about me. She was annoyed that I was there. Sorry. But, as time goes on, I realize that she's a mean fucking ass, if you can understand what I said. So, there's one night where we're closing, and she does not try to get to know me at all. I'm giving her so many questions, like, oh my god, how long have you lived here? How long have you worked here? Like, those, like, intro questions, like, when you're dating someone, you're just trying to get to know them. And she does not give a freaking F about me. So, I'm cleaning up the store, and there's a spot that I noticed that's, like, the book section that is never really cleaned. So I was like, I guess they just keep it like that because it always gets, messy. So she's like, okay, is everything clean? I'm like, yes, ma'am, everything is 100%. The pillows are tough. The kitchenware is straight. The books, they're as good as they're gonna get, I guess, because to my understanding, that's how the books always look. The books always looked messy. The next day, I come in. She's opening, and I'm opening, and she's like, you need to come into my office. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to poop my pants. This has never happened to me. The way I am, like, those, like, A+ students, and this is not a flex, but I'm like those A+ students because of my parents. Like, they, like, I come from Mexican immigrant parents, and they're just like, you have to always be the top, be the best. And I'm like gullible, I'm like easily influenced. So essentially, I was like about to poop my pants because I was like, I never do anything wrong. So what did I do? So I'm pooping my pants. I'm walking to her office. Mind you, the store isn't open yet, and we're going to her office. Let's just have a conversation out in the open. But I'm pooping my pants. I sit down, and my pants is all pooped. I'm also lying. I did not poop my pants. And she's like, I'm gonna write you up. And I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? She's like, you left a mess in the book section. It is undescribable how messy it is. Like, worth ethic wise, like, you are a horrible worker. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know, like, I missed it. And she's like, are you okay? Are you okay mentally? And I'm like, yes, I'm okay. And she's like, are you sure you're not unwell? You're not insane? There's no, like, psyche happening? I'm like, what? Mind you, it's like 9 in the morning, and I'm just like, no, ma'am, no. She's like, are you sure? I don't want to 5150 you. And I was like, 5150? If you don't know, this is, I believe, a strictly California thing. My manager, my old assistant manager, was from California. To 5150 you, it has to be someone, like, I'll put a description here. You have to be crazy and be a harm to others and yourself, so the police come and get you and they put you on, like, a psych ward. And I was like, I only know this because I'm from California. So I was like, oh, mind you, we were not in the state of California. So I was just like, what? And I was like, no, ma'am. She's like, are you sure? And she's like grabbing the big ass phone to, like, call. I'm like, ma'am, I'm fine. I made a mistake. vouching for myself. But now I've pooped my pants, peed my pants.